Good morning, folks, and happy Easter. I haven't decided if I'll call this day 5 yet or day 4.5, so we'll see what happens. I wasn't sure if I was gonna come out here today or not. I'm a little sore, I'm a little tired, and it is Easter, but between the weather forecast and my work schedule here over the next couple of weeks, I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to get back out here, other than to maybe drive down one afternoon when it's raining. But so I don't know how long I'm going to go, but I've got this little contraption set up here, and brought my new wheelbarrow out here. And probably a lot of it might determine on how well this thing works. I imagine I'm going to have to make some adjustments and come up with another plan of action. But what I'm kind of hoping is that stuff will come up through there and land on top of the fence, and then I can just kind of dump it over into like a burn pile. So we will see what happens. There's like a 60% chance of rain here in a couple of hours too, so that may determine how long I'm going to be out here, but it'll probably be a short day. But we'll see how well this thing works. And neighbors over there shooting guns, so I don't think I'm going to get much peace and quiet, at least not for a minute anyway. But so my neighbor came by yesterday and said that he had to kill a big wild hog that was on his property last week. So I'm going to grab my cam trails, because again, I'm not sure if I'm going to be down here for a few weeks, and you know, maybe I caught a hog on one of them. Hopefully one of them suckers doesn't creep up on me. I got to cut out a couple stumps, I think, before I start my little project here with the four-wheeler and the chain link fence. I really don't want to get into one of them stumps and it throw me off the quad there. So I think I got most of the big stuff in this little area. I'm just going to kind of try to do a circle right in here just to kind of see if this works. I mean, with my luck, it's probably not going to work as well as I'm hoping it will. But I'm going to be honest, I am wore out from yesterday. I love these DeWalt Sawzalls. I had a 20 volt for a long time, and I went and bought the 60 volt, and I'm telling you, that thing's like 10 pounds heavier than the 20 volt. So it's wearing me down slinging that thing around. But kind of got a decent little burn pile going on, hoping to get it burned out. But I'm gonna give this contraption a try, and we'll see what happens. Well, I don't want to call it an epic fail. I mean, it definitely moved the stuff around, and it kind of gathered a little bit. Back to the old drawing board. I'll have to try to figure out how to kind of almost keep the whole thing weighted down. I did kind of feel it pulling some of this stuff up out of the ground. Well, we gave her a try anyway. Not sure what I'm going to do now. I feel like I want to get a couple more things done before I go, so we'll see what happens. feel like there's like 2,000 things I could be doing. I've got a little storage bin that I'm gonna bring out and basically gather a bunch of this little small stuff here and put it in that bin. It's waterproof and should be able to keep some wood dry for when I want to come out here some point in time and camp, and actually camp out here. Probably a few months away from breaking ground on some sort of a lean-to. Gonna try to get out here when I can get out here, but I think eventually really gonna get a strong effort in getting some sort of a shelter up out here, and again, kind of getting a little bit more of this area cleared out, and trying to come up with another idea for the front there to kind of clean up this road. I need something. There's stuff I can buy, but it's, you know, thousands of dollars. I'm not really wanting to spend thousands of dollars. So at some point in time, I probably will rent a skid steer and come out here and really put, you know, some serious effort into moving some dirt around, getting rid of some of the bigger tree stumps that are out here. But anyway, I think the rest of the day I'm just going to kind of take it easy and try to get probably home early, get rested up, and get ready for the next couple of weeks at work, and get ready to get back out here as soon as I can. But again, appreciate you guys watching. Well, I got me a couple piles of some big wood, some medium wood. I'll eventually use that to get some fire started, probably break it down a little bit. Got everything that I'm gonna need to keep out here, and got a little bit more done today than I was maybe expecting, but came in here and got some of the bigger branches cleaned up. I'm eventually going to clean up the old broken tree. I think it's dead, so probably if I start messing with it, it might fall over. I really want to get out here and get that part cleaned up. There's a whole bunch of this mulch in here. That rake might actually, that little sled thing that I've got might actually work in here with some of this bigger stuff. But probably going to work this over with my four-wheeler a little bit, get it broke down a little bit more. Eventually it's going to start really breaking down, and it'll be a little bit easier to get up and out of the way. But still got some big stuff in here I need to clear out, get these little trees cleaned up, do a little more work on my living room over here. But I think that's going to be it for day 4. It's been a pretty good week, man. Got a lot of work done, so hopefully I get out here sooner than I think, but it might be a few weeks, so I don't know. I don't know how many videos of this I'll be doing, but we'll get something going. Appreciate you now.